really proud of our team, and to play as well as we did early, and then I think we were up maybe 9 or 10, and they hit some threes on a barrage and cut the lead, so we didn't have as much to show for, I think, how well we played in the first half. And then obviously the third quarter of the game got away, and it would have been, I think, really easy given just all the different adversity that was going on in the game tonight, for us to, to give in, and that didn't happen. And obviously, it was a close game down the stretch, and I think that's, obviously we're down a player or two, all the things that are facing you. I thought we stayed focused on our execution, and that got us back into the game, and it's what allowed us to play well early. And as I said, when you're down 20 against the defending world champions, it's easy to give into that, particularly with the size that they had and some of the things that were going on in the court. So I really thought we competed and didn't stop playing.
For Bogey to have a career night like he had tonight, 10 threes, just what did you see from him as far as getting open and hitting shots in transition?
Yeah, I think, to me, one of the we've seen him do that in stretches for sure, and I think one of the interesting things about that, significant and good, is that our guys were really aware of finding him, and they found him a lot of different ways. They found him in transition, they found him off screening actions, they found him in pick and roll, and both Trey and DJ were locked in on how to get him the ball, and not just the guys with the ball, but his teammates off the ball were really alert. And sometimes when a guy's that hot, it's hard to continue to get him shots because the defense adjusts. And I thought our guys having an awareness of where he was on the court all the time, and obviously that's what he did, and his performance individually was a special night, and we want that from him, and he's capable of doing that.
Quin, first start for Garrison tonight. What did you see from him?
Thought he competed, giving up, size on the glass, and he's a competitor, and he mixed it up, and he threw himself into the game. He was aggressive shooting the ball when he was open. He didn't hesitate, and did a really good job. Whether he's starting or he's not, that's what we need from those guys. I think a lot is made of starting, and for him to come in and impact the game like that, whether he's starting, coming off the bench. There was a game he played 1:36, hit a shot, and I thought impacted the game. So.
Okay, I'll be the guy. Can you comment on the sequence of 3 straight technicals and what led to Trey's ejection?
I think it's best to let that settle and figure it out afterwards. I can't comment on it, actually. I'm not sure the sequence of events, and it's hard to hear everything on the other side of the court. So those are things that, that get talked about by, people that have an impact on it.
Conversation like when you guys got the lead down? It was about 20 at one point. You got it down to 10 and kept cutting it down. What was the conversation to your team in those moments?
We were having a really hard time getting stops, and we tried to do a few things that make it a little harder on them and make us more aggressive. But more than anything, it was just keep playing, keep competing, and I thought there was a point in the third where we were passing up some shots. And then, sometimes something good would happen, but we just talked about continuing to attack, and see if we can get some stops. And eventually we did get some stops, and we're able to go the other way.
What was the thought with the challenge on the jump ball, given that it could have gone Denver's way?
Yeah, it was a risky challenge. We were thinking that we were going to get the ball out of bounds, and we didn't. So you can, I'm really good at second-guessing everything I do during the course of the game, and we'll do that too.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Okay.